Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And yes, after a day off due to technical difficulties, we are back. And I think I may have discovered one more technical difficulty we're going to experience when we switch over. You probably saw some weird scene changes happening. But I can't address it and fix it till I get over there. And decided to keep y'all on the starting soon screen. Until we start. So when we start, you may not, I'm not hearing game sound in my ears right now like I normally do. So I have a feeling I have one more little adjustment I'm going to have to do after this massive Windows update that screwed the pooch. Really messed up a lot of stuff for me, as it often does little things, but this time it messed up big things. And I'm hoping this weekend to be able to reload everything, wipe it and reload again on the Long War to get that operational again. But right now it is not finding the game. It's there, I can see the code and everything, but the game doesn't want to boot up. So I got to investigate that a little more. Maybe I'll find just some missing prompt and it'll be an easy fix. But I'm planning that I'm going to have a busy weekend reloading Long War and all the mods that I use for it. So, but I hope everybody else is out there is doing well. You, Werner, Nightmare, I hope you all are doing all right out there. One can hope. Keep our fingers crossed. Ooh, and yeah, I'm just checking in here on a couple more things over on this side. Try to double check everything I can before we get started, and seeing if we can make this as trouble-free as possible. But I think I may not have directed the game in OBS to where the game, to where we can actually hear the game, so I may have to make a quick adjustment. It shouldn't take that long. But everything else seems to be working. Y'all can hear me now. Y'all can see me now. So that's an improvement over certain things that weren't working. And I did get set up for when I start recording again. So I have a whole separate profile. I don't have to worry about those kinds of things messing up anymore. So little by little, if Windows would just stop the frickin' updates. I realize for security reasons, that's why they're constantly doing their updates. So they say. I was going to add so they say, but it sure does screw up a lot of other stuff sometimes. Does sometimes screw up other things. I have other modded games that have no problem. I've checked out a few of those too. I've checked out not all my games, but a lot of them. And there are no issues with anything except Long War. So hopefully we'll get through that, wade through that soon enough. Yeah, make it happen. So in the meantime, at least we have Wasteland 3 that seems to be working just fine for us. And other than me getting the game sound up once we switch over to that screen, and then we'll be good to go. Then we'll be good to go. Because somehow this game, with all the wonderful voice acting, would not be the same without any sound. Not being able to hear those weapons go blam, blam, blam. That's for sure. Yeah, it's Wasteland, not XCom, because, well, XCOM, I can't get it to boot up. And I didn't have the time today to try to fix it. I might be able to do it tomorrow, but I doubt it. And therefore, the weekend is when I got the time to really spend getting it working. So that is the plan right now. Hopefully, come Monday, we'll get Long War back in place the way it should be. And also, as a little warning, top of the hour, as a little warning, last night we had a major overnight thunderstorm. I don't know if it has anything to do with why the internet box has been rebooting more than once today. And we're going to hope we have a clean stream, though. Hopefully that's all out of the way, and we're going to have a clean stream. So There we go. Yeah, you like those thunderstorms too. I mean, it was a banger. You could not sleep through it. That's how banging loud it was. It was right on top of us. Oh man, the Windows update. Now I got to get the gaming audio back. So let me let me go take a look at that. Sorry, the game's minimized, and you're going to see my background screen and all that good stuff. And let's see, gaming audio active. I just got to get it to the right source. So why don't I do that? Gaming audio. Boom, right there. And let's see if I bring the game back. I'm hearing no sound still in the game, which is kind of disappointing. Let's go see if I can find a different source that maybe will be working for me. So if that's not doing it, where is my game audio hiding? Oh, where can it be? Jeez, so Pete. Usually it's there, but that's not working right now. So therefore, I gotta find something else that's gonna make it work. That's just bizarre to me. Are you hearing game sound? If anybody oh wait, gaming audio is back. So it says now, we're seeing something. Are you hearing anything? I'm getting a reading on the gaming audio now. Yeah, we got gaming audio. Good. I just can't hear the damn gaming audio in my ears. I know what I gotta do to fix it, because I know where it's routed. Okay. Now the question is my voice on the microphone sounding the same, or is that adjusted at all? Because I've plugged in my headphones to a slightly different location. All right, so both sounds are coming through clearly. Now I know. So the normal route that I used, apparently from the update, isn't working. Fortunately, I have many sources of audio that I'm able to use, and this is the one that seems to be working now. Go figure. Go figure. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. Okay, so we are going to go look for Cordite. We saw him. I don't know if we can pan over there and see him now. Yeah, we saw him over here. So we know we got to get over here because we talked through this grading to him. So we know that's where we got to get. But there could be a lot of... That's a pretty good distance in this game, and we're going to find out. So, Loki, Jormulin, Nightmare, Banner, anybody else that might be in here that hasn't commented, we're going now. We're going. If I can get everything working after a massive update like that, there's hope in this world. For all of you, when you get to experience it yourself too. Okay, so we're gonna be having a few traps, it looks like, and a gas hopper. Every time he takes a hop, he's going. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was a bad joke, but it came out anyway. Oh. My frustrations, oh my god, my frustrations are emerging and manifesting themselves in bad jokes right now is basically what's happening. Okay, we can disarm this one, thank goodness. So, go ahead and do it. Okay. When that thing comes back, why don't we... Oh, are we too close? Back in the rank. Okay, so, Kotzen... Steady yourself. Ready, aim. Well, thank God you have a weapon. Thank God you have a weapon that can do that. Why don't we all venture forth man, this place is loaded. Oh my god. I don't think... I need explosives. I don't think I have any trinkets or hats or helmets or anything. Level 8, level 7. So... tripwires at least are low level. So what I'm gonna probably end up doing, because you know how uncoordinated I can be trying to work. Well, actually, yeah, I'm coordinated enough to walk into them. It's when you move in a group, the AI may not walk people in a nice logical pattern and will set off an explosive. So first thing we're gonna do is come on in here with just one of us. Okay, and a dog and a clone. And see what the loot is. Okay, just what you'd expect. The statue, abstract art is nonsense. Mixed media. And we got something back here. Mass market, simulated plant, 1997, plastic and ceramic. So, we actually have two ways to go. We know this way is away from Cordite. We know this way is towards Cordite. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But you know, when I have a choice, I know I have to get Cordite, but part of me says, I think I want to clear this room so we don't have to worry about people coming up behind us. So we're gonna go left. I'm left-handed anyway. Let's clear the left first. Oh, we're gonna need help clearing the left. Are we gonna have, can we... Okay, so we will be able to, that's the lowest of low levels, and the game just saved, so there's something else behind this door too, apparently. Jormulin, why don't you join us up here? You and your explosives expertise. Well, almost. And let's just make sure that I don't have any kind of trinket that helps with explosives, but I don't think so. We have perception, mechanics, first aid, nerd stuff, animal whisperer, and this helmet was armor. Wasn't there one other helmet? Yeah, this one. Mechanics. See, it's not explosive. So I have no extra boost to explosive. So we're just gonna have to be careful walking around in here, because, you know, I'm kind of prone to setting these things off. In a normal world. So okay, so let's get everybody. I'm sorry about this, but I'm don't want to waste med kits if we don't need to. We'll just take everybody one at a time. Glacier's in the hospital. Let's not make his character join him. Let's keep it simple and clean and not make matters worse. And if you are able to lurk, Glacier, or watch this after the fact, we're all wishing you well. So get better soon. I hope everything's working for you in there. All right, let's regroup. And we'll lead off with you in case there's something on the door we need to deal with. Nope, it's just, this door's just gonna open. But you know something's behind there because the game saved on us. Okay, we've looked at, so what? We'll clear this room and then come back to, you know what, tripwires and Cordite. Here we go. Okay, mercenary commando, mercenary marksman. Yeah, that looks like someone there. So we're gonna have to step in. We're gonna find out real quick if this is a room that we get to set up in, or if this is a room that's gonna have a conversation for us. So let's go.
What the hell was all that gunfire? Nobody.
What the hell was all that gunfire? Nobody should have gotten in here. Mercenary commando saying that. Don't we usually hear those voices? That's weird. Kotzen, let's get you in cover. Yeah, because I see guys here, here, and then one more over there, and someone on the bed. Clouds drifting west? Okay.
Keep that old bastard still. Orders
that was weird. Like the music just stopped. It got all choppy and then stopped. Did you all hear that? Oh, maybe I didn't have a good connection on my headphones. Because I just fiddled with the connection. Now I can hear again. Oh, technical problems. They drive me crazy. Marshal Kwan, why don't we come out here in case they have armor? We don't know yet.
Nobody should have gotten here.
Yeah, what the hell was that gunfire? Music was fine for you? Are you hearing these guys talking at all? I'm not. That's what's kind of weird. Because a lot of times when we see those voices pop up, you are? Oh, see, that's missing for me. So at least I know everybody else out there. So I know something. Yeah, they're speaking. Okay, so this is just something I am going to have to deal with on my end. That's not coming
Keep
through
that
loud and
old
clear on my
bastard
end.
stable. Orders are to keep him alive.
Okay. I'm gonna set everybody up because I don't see rings around this guy, so I don't know if we're gonna have to talk to get this thing going, or if we can just maybe not get too close. We know we can get like this close, but we should have seen some rings around this guy. It's the way I feel.
What the hell?
Hey,
was all
Glacier,
that
how you doing?
Nobody should have gotten here.
So I think I'm gonna line up in like a firing squad line. Just in case things go loud. And then, except we'll be kind of exposed and open if we aren't the ones that open it up. So maybe I bring Lucia over here so she could run up and take cover.
Keep that old bastard.
I don't know if we'll get
Orders
the...
are to keep him
So
alive.
they're supposed to keep this guy stable is what they're talking about. The old bastard, they refer to him as. And this guy looks like he's bowing down and praying to him. The way his arms are looking. That's kind of weird. Oh, there's Marshal Kwan. Yeah, I kind of want you over here in case I need some armor piercing. And, yeah.
What the
Part of me
hell was
feels
all
like
that
we need...
gunfire?
Let's just
Nobody
try and
should have
position a
gotten
little
here.
bit more. What do you think? Do you think we can... Can we get... This is lock picking. Well, we got somebody who can do that. Can we get over to this side of the room? Maybe get closer to these guys?
So
Oh,
you're
no.
the one
This is
who's
one
been
where you're meant to
shooting up
talk.
the place.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm glad you guys are. But I'm not hearing... Yeah. The only problem with the source I'm using, it's like related to the microphone. So I can hear myself talking now. But I can't hear all the game sounds. Bummer. Okay, so you're the ones that have been shooting up the place. Don't need to repeat everything. I just have to know they're speaking. So, Hardass, this bunker is filling up with corpses. Get the hell out, or you'll join them. Or I kind of want to know. Yeah, can we scare them out? They've been talking about all the noise and the shooting going on. We hardly ever get to use Hardass, so I say, let's do it.
Everybody
Well,
else?
we made them terrified.
Son of a bitch.
So, what we got here is, you saying you killed everybody else? Son of a bitch.
It doesn't matter.
Uh-oh.
We got
See,
orders,
these guys,
so we don't
these guys
piss
have orders.
ourselves at the likes of
Yeah, and they
you.
don't piss our... he says, yeah, we can't make them talking as hard ass as we're allowed to talk. We can't make him piss himself, so get ready, guys. Do we get first action, or do they? Okay, we have good initiative. So that part's good. So that part I'm grateful for. So let's see what we can do here. Because I don't want to hurt this person. It's like they're guarding this person. So Quan, what's her armor like? I'm gonna get Quan over here to see if he can do a diagonal shot this way. So maybe if I bring Quan here, let's go find Marshal Quan. Yeah, that's probably what helped give us the advantage, because they're terrified. That's gotta have influenced that in a big way. Yeah, if I come here, I may be able to line up a triple shot. Well, except the guy in the back. Of course, he's got the least ammo. And looks like he, at least for what he's shooting, it's a pistol. So let's come here and at least armor pierce on 2 of them. And it gives you full cover too, Quan. Oh, we might be able to get a triple shot. The armor piercing extends a little farther than regular range, apparently. So let's do it. And we did it. All right. That was a good opening. That was a good opener. Now, let's see. Jormelin, how far could you move by? If you move up... Yeah, unfortunately, your AoE attack is not available. That would have been amazing. So what we do have is Gleaser. He's laying in bed directing, going, use me, use me. I think I have... Oh, his isn't recharged either. Oh, well. None of our AoE... Oh, I know who has an AoE shot. Maybe Lucia's is... No, it's not. But she at least has a shotgun that has 16 penetration, which is now not bad. So I can come right here with her shotgun and at least get 2 of them. Yeah, this is frontline. Frontline. Frontline Lucia. I was trying to come up with something to use with the L's, but oh well. So let's... Yeah. Lucia, if I bring you here, you'll still have a shot. And it should be a good shot because it's... You got that buff for this thing. Oh, and look, it'll reach all of them. That's even going to make it a better shot because you're able to hit 3 of them. We'll go right there. I heard a ding. Oh, that's because he took a long time to fall. He was still standing when the camera panned away. So we got 2 more over here. There should be easy takedowns. And therefore, I'm wondering, Katsunungen, let's go with you. Do you have sight? Are they within range? Oh, out of range. Out of range. And you're not mobile. So we'll just have to deal with them some other way. So Gleaser, I guess what I can do... Let's go to Gleaser. Because he'll have that whatchamacallit shot. If I bring you this far... 4 AP, 5 AP. There's 5 AP. That'll give us 2 shots and we should be able to take them both out. And if it doesn't work, we got backup. One down. Oh, almost. Almost. Well, what I could do... Yeah, we just need a little love tap. And we can get 2 little love taps with this weapon. Or 1 big love tap with this one. We'll go for the 2 just in case we roll a miss. Then we have 2 chances to hit. So, Servando, charge. And yeah, take care of him. Oh my God, what's he down to? 1! Now, don't whiff the swing now. Okay, good. So this room's going well. I can't complain so far. Odds are they will move up to us. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna overwatch. We're gonna ambush. Something we don't usually do with Katzenwadling, but they're a step out of range. We're gonna ambush them. Quan, you can stay there and defend. And then we got Jormulin, who can get this far for a 50-50 shot to stand in the open. You know, I'm saying Jormulin, let's get you in cover, and then let them come to us. If they move all the way over to try to reach some of us, Lucia might be able to get flanked. That could be a problem. But I also have an Overwatcher, a very dangerous Overwatcher. We'll just defend.
Target.
Okay, we missed against him. We tried to hit him, but missed. Looks like they missed too. This guy did not move. I guess he wouldn't have had cover to flank. You know, Provost, you got right in the way of Jormulin's shot, too. Alright, let's see who we got here. We'll come right back to Katzenwadling, since he didn't get to join in on the last round. It's only 52% there, so we're gonna give Katzen this shot, because it's a good chance to hit, and if we're lucky, crit. Yeah, we're getting low on 9mm ammo. No, that's the... I switched over to the 30-06, so I'll take a look. But we definitely have the ability to craft some, yeah, and we'll take a look at it. All right. I think we can finish them off. Nobody has a great shot. He's a nice, lovely little corner cover back here. Well, Quan has precision shot, so that's one way to get around it, is take a precision shot since he's in cover. And then legs, body, reduce armor. I'm worried more about cover. Let's get the damage on him and go for a lucky crit here. We got the crit. Now I'm feeling pretty damn good. I think, Lucia, you're gonna switch to the pistol. Yeah, no ammo there. So we're getting trickly low. We gotta be careful.
Amy.
Okay, Servando can finish up here. Got 2 actions left.
Life goes for cheap.
And you finished up there. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to ground pound. Let's at least... You're going to be standing next to the guy. Let's... The table's not cover. Interesting. So I can't reach cover. Oh, well. Just stand there and be tanky. We're going to come over here. Oh yeah, he's got cover this way. So the best I'm going to get with you, Gleaser, is 60%. We're really low on the ammo here. Well, I could hit him with this thing too. I got ammo for that. Except we missed. Now all we need is... Well, all we need is Servando to gain a few actions. And we're good. Well, I'm not out of this ammo. All I need is like a 1 or 2 bullets to hit. But at 8%, that's asking a lot. Holy smokes. So this, we're gonna move you here, Jormerlin, and hope a bullet hits him. How about that? Yeah. I was hoping at least 1 bullet would connect. I was hoping. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, it looks like it's time to group up and actually see about talking to this person. But why don't we take care of loot and everything? We are not hurting, and we have 2 promotions, so we got a few things. Let's check crates that we know of. We have a cryo capsule, a crafting recipe. This miniature liquid nitrogen capsule and trigger activated nozzle can give the cold shoulder to your enemies. Oh, that sounds interesting. We got some new nice tank armor if we're strong enough. Yeah, let's go loot them. The old infamous faded Polaroid. We got a letter, official looking letter that we'll have to read. A finely penned letter signed by the Patriarch. And we got some 9mm ammo, just what the doctor ordered. We got a pocket saw pup even. Old handkerchief. Energy cells. We used to be low on those, but now we've been gathering a lot of those lately. I'll wish we had more when we start facing more mechanical enemies. Okay, so we just got a little bit of 9mm ammo. In fact, let me just see exactly where we're sitting. 13. Semi-automatic pistols, lightweight SMGs. Yep, that's where we're chewing through it. Because Gleaser's weapon has that. Yeah, let's go check the letter first, so I don't forget. There's probably some clues or hints or something in there. Okay, official looking letter. Captain, you and your men have retained, on behalf of Mr. Buchanan, and hold in your custody a pair of Eastern Plains warlords. Mr. Buchanan wants these warlords to remain under lock and key until further notice, and he has authorized continued payments to be delivered to you as long as his wish is carried out. You should be advised that you are guarding 2 of the most dangerous individuals in the nation of Colorado. Ironclad Cordite rose up through the ranks of the Scar Collectors, no easy feat for anyone to accomplish, and still keep most of their organs inside of their body. The man is a fanatic for himself. Yeah, totally convinced of his own grand destiny to rule all of creation, and he is willing to do anything to anyone to see that come true. Clouds drifting west led a whole pack of fanatics as head of the Godfishers. Okay, those zealots are so crazy they think that his survival has defied the will of their gods. His replacement, the new leader of the Godfishers, Star That Dreams, is reportedly dead set on finding him so that he can appease those gods by killing Clouds. Be on the lookout for them and don't let word you're holding Clouds spread. Finally, and just as important to remember, no one is to question or otherwise interrogate Cordite or Clouds drifting west except for Mr. Buchanan himself. You and your men are instructed to keep them well fed and in fair shape, and that is all. There is no need for conversing with either of them. Your next payment will follow on schedule as before. One nation, one father, signed the Patriarch. Dictated, not read, to Diligent Joe. Okay. So we were looking for Cordite and we found another. But we learned a little more about Cordite in the process. So this person's apparently on a life support machine, Clouds drifting west. Let me just make sure and check the rest of the room. Okay, we got an ammo box way over here. 45 ammo. We'll pick this lock, and then we'll go talk to this person that nobody's supposed to talk to. Okay, this room's empty, which is good to see.
Well, that was an anticlimax.
Oh, we found a new creepy doll! Fucking Fred! Yeah, everybody knows about fucking Fred. The doll's flipping us off with both hands, too. He hates all people with his soul. So he rages like a great asshole. Grants bonus to all squad members, damage versus humans, plus 5%. How funny is that? Yet another creepy doll. I wonder how many more are out there. Med darts. And one more. We'll check the room after this. Advanced materials mag. Oh, so we got a mod. And some more spike ammo. Anything else in here that we missed besides the nitrogen tank? Okay, let's go talk to the prisoner. So in the bed lies a broken old man, dying from multiple... Thought I felt a cat. That was earlier, right before we started. I sent Bang out of the room because we had just... I mean, he just ate and he was tapping me on the leg again. You know, refill already? Refill, please? He has a bottomless pit of a tummy. Let's see. Dying from multiple terrible injuries and breathing only because of a machine. Oh, so he truly will die if he doesn't have this life support. His eyes roll toward you as you approach.
Who's there?
It's us, the Rangers. Don't you know?
You removed my captors. Good. Now,
Okay, so I'm gonna do my pauses so you all can hear what he's saying, but I still do not hear the voice acting. So if I cut somebody off by accident because I'm not giving them enough time to talk, sorry in advance.
I must die under the
Ah.
sky.
So the Godfishers do like the sky, and aren't they the one that fly the kites with... Yeah. So let's see if... Yeah. We can let's act like we don't know who it is. We saw Buchanan's letter, so let's see what he answers to that. Because, you know, if we take you out of bed, you're gonna die before we leave the room. So let's distract him from that for now if we can. Who are you?
It is not mercy that keeps me from killing you for not knowing my name.
Okay, his body betrays him. So it sounds like he'd be pissed at us for not knowing his name.
I am clouds drifting west, leader and prophet of the Godfishers, slayer
Launcher of 1,000
unbelievers,
kites. And kites,
launcher
don't they
of
fly
1,000
humans on those
kites.
kites? Or at least the skin of humans?
Holy. I've heard of this guy. Everybody who fought in the Plains Wars knows what he did. He's killed more people than hunger.
Killed more people than hunger. Wow. So, why are you here?
Buchanan's daughter turned my people.
Ah, so it wasn't
against
Buchanan,
me.
it was his daughter.
They beat me, broke my bones, but came here, ordered Buchanan to make good on our deal. He turns his back and drags
Okay.
me here.
So he reneged on their deal and then dragged Clouds Drifting West down here to just hide him away. So Buchanan actually is a big manipulator. He does it for, I guess you could argue, a noble purpose to keep the peace in Colorado. But boy, he manipulates big to make that happen.
May lightning strike him.
May lightning strike him. So, you know, So you had a deal with the Patriarch? We might as well get the any background he's willing to tell us so we know exactly what we're dealing with the Patriarch.
Deal. He
Aha.
paid me tribute.
Oh, we've heard the
I
tribute.
would not.
We've heard about the
raid
tribute. Is that like the
lands.
prisoners that they send to the plains? Is that what the tribute is? So they aren't going to work camps. They're being paid as tribute to people like this that then fly them like kites. Uh-huh. Some work camp.
Men, women. He delivered.
That's what it sounds
to us.
like, because we learned about prisoners being sent to quote-unquote work camps.
Offerings for
Yeah.
Kites.
See? I got this right. Offerings for kites.
raise them to the gods.
So these guys are the religious fanatics of the plains.
What? Are you serious?
You think he is not capable? A man who
That's true.
rules with
He does rule
hammer.
with the world's biggest hammer that we've ever seen.
You are lying. The Patriarch would never trade innocent lives for security.
Lucia is oblivious to real world. The way people are. She lives in her little 100 families bubble.
Believe what you want, girl.
Okay. Yeah, who were these people that he gave to you?
Don't know. Didn't care. Just
I think we know.
blood.
I think it makes sense
Beat the
that
gods
the people he sends to
down
the
from
work
the
camps,
sky.
heavily in quotation marks, are the type of people that. So you may not have received the death penalty on the pillories in the middle of the town square, but you ended up the same way. Anytime anyone was accused of a crime, they died one way or another in this town. So that doesn't paint Buchanan in a good light.
Not buying it. Never heard about anything like this, and I hear all the dirt.
Yeah, Marshal Quan isn't quite as connected as he thought he was.
At least I think I do.
Yeah, at least he thinks. So, sorry, you're not our problem. All right, we'll end your suffering. And he wants to go outside, but hey, guy, if we take you out of bed, you're gonna die before we leave the room. There's no way you're gonna see the sky again.
Then end my life.
Okay, he said.
Here. Better
And we're not going to be here to
waiting.
feed him and take care of him. Nobody's left to do that, so we might as well do what sounds like the merciful thing, and is what he wants. Alright, we'll do it.
Shut off the machine.
Yeah, it's as simple as shutting that
Beside
off.
my bed. Gods, prepare my welcome. I am coming home.
Here we go. The only thing keeping this broken man alive is this life support machine. And here we go. Oh, the blood, you know, the game didn't have to have blood splatter like that. The old man chokes and bucks, fighting for air, but to no avail. As he dies, his eyes find yours. They do not shut. Alright, well, and he has nothing to loot on him. So we're done here. So we've explored the place. We now no longer have to worry about these guys coming up behind us. Whether they would have or not, I don't know. But I feel a lot safer that they're gone. And let's go find Cordite. And do I feel safe moving through? Oh yeah, before we move a little further, good point. I even mentioned them earlier, but I got sidetracked. So let's take a look at Lucia and Servando. Here we go. We'll start with you, Servando. What are your levels? You're up to level 13. I think you're the last person, or maybe Lucia is up to level 13 now. I think you, but we're the last two needing to get to level 13. I think we'll double check real quick. Let's go see what we have planned for you. I'm actually gonna keep popping in at the moment. Coordination. I may every now and then go with a little speed, but coordination and speed are what I'm trying to increase right now, just to get you to be able to move farther or have more actions to attack with in combination, one way or another. So coordination, then I have down weird science, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also have, I have down a sonic emitter. We might want to try looking at that. I could do first aid, but the first aid has been okay. Let's do some weird science in case we come across a cool weapon. So we'll upgrade here. We'll have one left over. And then we'll go over here. And what do you have here? You know, I don't know, that 5% experience, I don't know how much that really helps us. I want to try the sonic emitter in place of that, because 5% is not all that much. And you're lagging behind, but you're not that far behind. So I want to have this toy. It's a portable device that emits a loud burst of sonic energy, temporarily debilitates the senses of organic, not mechanical, but organic hostiles, and applies stunned. So that could help with a group of them. Yeah, I know, the proof of the crime. What can I say? Everything I do doesn't make sense. Lucia, let's do this last one here. She's also level 13. I think everybody else is level 13, and Katzen is up to 14. Yeah, I wonder why the guy that gets all the sniper kills is already the one leading the race and getting up to level 14, huh? Why is that? Why would that be? So for Lucia, I'm also thinking a little coordination to give her some extra action points, because her shots are only 3 action points, and the more she has, we'll start working up to getting her more shots per turn also. Yeah, why don't we do that? And then we'll go to... Oh yeah, one thing I was thinking we need. Survival as we go farther into the game. Not just the hearing, yeah. It's funny, I still see your message, Jormulin, but somehow one of the bots thought there was something. Maybe it was the abbreviation or something. I don't know. The capital letters, it prompted it. I'm glad it doesn't make it disappear. Yeah, also over here it doesn't make it disappear, but down I noticed on chat, it's at least in my YouTube app, it's deleting some of the chat, so at least we get to see it on screen. So much for the bots, eh? I'm gonna go survival because we seem to be running into more need of higher survival if we want to avoid a battle. So we'll do that. And what else does survival do? Oh, it also increases damage versus mutants and animals for when we face those. Okay, well, it's not super helpful. We don't face that many. Yeah, wait, oh, you can still see it too? Yeah, it's pretty weird, these bots, and I'm about ready to make some more adjustments there at some point too, but let's finish up and get moving on. We gotta go find Cordite. And let's see. I'm gonna try walking us through here and hope nobody strays out of line too much. Okay, that works for me. Let's have somebody... Jarmelin, step forward, please. Where are you? I think that's you. Don't step on an explosive. That was a big reason I didn't want to. So that's... What's this one? Oh, good. We got level 6. That one was a little more challenging, but we're good enough for that. It's the level 7 and 8s we're not good enough for. Okay, everybody. Let's move forward. Don't step on those mines we couldn't get rid of. And now, Cordite. Yeah, it looks like a double room, but Cordite's farther towards the back. I do believe. Let's find out. Okay, we got a guy over here. We got a mercenary there, saw pup. Doesn't feel too bad, but I'm sure we can't see everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's got to be more in here, and then there's the jail cell. Is what it looks like. Okay, guys, let's move up to the table. Okay. Uh-oh. Whoa! No!
Freedom.
Why? What? Cordite? Ironclad Cordite? Is he gonna make everybody go into battle against us before we can get in position? Gosh darn it. Follow orders. Well, I guess we never left him any orders. Wait till we go loud. There was not that option. Okay.
Hey, assholes. Over here.
Well, maybe he'll act as a distraction. While we then activate. Let's hope that happens. Oh, there's another guy back here.
And this is for the food.
I guess they're feeding him pretty crappy food, eh? Oh. Now he's a melee
Targets
guy.
incoming.
Okay, we're all in this. Good song. You know this is gonna be a good battle. When the music picks up at the beginning of the battle.
He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are at the store. He'd loose the faithful land.
I love when we get a dedicated song for the battle. So we got this guy here.
Is marching on.
Commando, mercenary marksman, mercenary gunslinger. That's way back there for now. Don't worry about him. So we could probably get rid of him, but who do I want to have do it? Yeah, I'm bringing you right here, Jormelin. You'll be standing out in the open, but you have a good chance of doing some massive damage here. Okay, maybe that wasn't so massive. Yeah. Alright. So we'll have somebody help you out over there. No, you got him close to half strength, but we need some help over there. So Marshal Kwan's gonna go over there unless... No, there's not too many guys lined up for armor break. So Marshal Kwan, we're gonna have you run in there to get 2 shots. 5 AP right there, I'll give you those 2 shots. Good percentage to hit. If you get lucky, you know, if you get lucky. Yeah, we don't need any help. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for that. That means Kotz and Vodling, you can help this room. And I'm thinking the guy that's closest to us. Because the other guys will probably all focus on him, and he looks like he's got a fair amount of health. He looks like a tough guy. Let's work on this guy next. Now let's work on somebody else. Next. Let's see. I got full cover, full cover. Lucia's going here. I'm gonna switch weapons. And I'm gonna Overwatch. Because we're, you know, a little out of range. I'm gonna have Glacier Mad Dash up here. And I'll probably... We'll see. Let's take a shot. Ooh, I also have Precision Strike. Oh, but that's with this weapon. What do I have with this weapon? Now that we have a little more ammo. Torrent Strike. Does it reach? No. Doesn't reach. So, I'll tell you what. We'll put you into full cover, Gleaser. We'll have you evade. So your in-game guy doesn't join the out-of-game guy. And then... we'll change to the stronger weapon. We'll be the close one in half cover. And maybe they'll shoot at you because everybody else is in full cover. We'll see. We ended up being a little far back to get everybody in on the action. Yeah, oh, you're right. I still could have taken a free shot. I evaded too quickly. Yeah, every little bit can sometimes make a difference, eh? But we're just gonna Overwatch. Okay, they aren't even running towards us. They're all going for Cordite. Okay, so far he better survive. Looks like he's not very accurate. Clone couldn't reach, he was so far back. And the Provost is a little too far away. Now there's not that many of them left, so I'm hoping we got some shots and we can take advantage of this. But Glacier... we can take care of this. 1, 2... we can get you here. I think it said 3. And 2. And then you'll still have a shot. Or we can pull you back. If we feel that's necessary. So hack the thing for 2, and then you still have enough AP for a shot. Okay, that's one less thing to worry about. And then you have this, and we get to use this now. In a place that made a lot more sense. Cool. Let's see. Cotton, we have, well, he's out of range, but otherwise we have this guy we can take out. That's your shot. Lower their numbers. Practically guaranteed. We'll get Lucia. We'll give her a shotgun blast, maybe. Then we'll have somebody else hopefully take out this guy. Maybe even Servando. Marshal Kwan, how far can you make it in there? Pretty far to have a shot.
Of his terrible Swiss sword, his truth is marching on. I've seen him walk fire.
Alright, Jormalin, you're not going to make it in there, so let's get you up to a half cover where you get a bonus for your shot. And you're nice and steady. Who's left? Servando. Let's see if Servando can get enough hits on this guy. Now if we move him here, that's only 5. Oh, it's only 5 there too. So I got 1 with this, and then I can switch, so I get two swipes. Unless I want 3 with the lesser. We're gonna go 2 swipes. Nice. And the question is, can we finish him off? Well, I can always do this, but we'll try this. No such luck. Evade. And Lucia. Now, cross your fingers and evade. I left you dangling. Oh, they're still going for Cordite. Oh, we threw another saw pup. Saw pup on saw pup action there. Okay, Gleaster. Oh, nice. Now, if we can just kill this guy, this will drop dead from our control. So we just need to take out 1 guy. And unfortunately, we can't reach him with our best one-shot kind of a guy. So we're gonna have somebody else do it. Except, Jormalin, you are a spray shooter. So you're not like, you're gonna hit Cordite doing this. I hope he's tough. Ooh, 137, I don't want to kill him. Maybe we got someone more precise. No, I didn't want to move you. Let's get over to Lucia. What's my movement? 4, at least, no. 91%. Don't hit Cordite, but it gives you 2 shots. And I switch to the other weapon. Okay, 86 is still decent. Yeah, let's just go precision strike so we don't hit Cordite. Oh, that was good.
And the shells.
All right. Oh, that's right, because last time we gave him the shotgun shells. That's how, and he shot him.
Now, who are you?
Who are we? Don't you know we? Yeah, the music gets really, really loud at some points, and I probably should have stopped to adjust it. Thank you. I'm not getting full accuracy of the sound. I'm having some sound issues on my end. authentic, so really sorry about that. But things are not quite perfect after the latest Windows update. I had to make a lot of adjustments, and I'm not quite where I want them to be. Yes, he stares at the clone. That's kind of funny. And he goes, rah, rah. In clone speak. We probably should refer to Angela Death, or will he even know Angela Death? I don't know. I mean, Angela Death knows of him. Well, she was out here earlier. He may know who Angela Death is. Yeah, the battle went well. A lot easier than I expected. The frogs were the hardest battle down here. Last week's frog, or last live stream's frogs were the hardest battle down here. All these mercenaries weren't so bad. Now let's name drop and see if he knows. I'm sure being locked up, he won't have a clue who Desert Rangers are. Let's see if he knows who Angela Death is.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, see, I had a feeling.
About?
Never heard of her. We heard you might have some dirt on Buchanan and his kids.
Dirt on Buchanan? I am his dirt. That's why he buried me here.
See, that certain voices I get a faint reading on in my ears, so oof, that one I heard.
I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
Okay.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
Get out of your bubble, girl. Get out of your bubble.
You wouldn't believe what your Patriarch would do.
So, what was so bad about the deal?
Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the
Oh, I
Patriarch
see
hand me
why
my
he's saying
living that I forgot my destiny.
From his point of view, it's a bad deal because it made him soft, and he's supposedly a tough guy. Yeah, what is your destiny?
An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was going to use the Scar Collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead them home to take what's mine.
Okay.
But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her, and she'll have her revenge.
I like that line. I like that line. Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her and she'll have her revenge. So, how did Destiny take her revenge on you?
Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father, which we'd kept secret.
Okay.
She told him we'd settle for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings. Which was the truth. So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew Clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishers. Let Chorito kill
Yeah,
Slapstick
Clouds
to
Drifting
take the
West was the one
Payasos,
we
and that rat Steel Trap
turned off
jumped
the
me
machine for.
and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors.
Yeah, I don't think we've run into Lecherito yet. Well, or Star That Dreams for that matter. Or Steel Trap.
Not for long.
Alright, so how did you get from a bauxite mine to here?
Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors. Promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. Fool.
Yeah. So it kind of seems like that's what happened to the other prisoner down here, is they made the mistake of running to Buchanan and say, what about our deal? And Buchanan said to both of them, what deal?
He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track. And he will die for seducing me.
So he has it out for Buchanan now. So if we let you go, what are your plans? Or so you're looking for some payback. Yeah, that's obvious, but let's verbalize it.
Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained.
So he could care less about Colorado. And now the person that took over from him does care about Colorado. Buchanan screwed that part up. He could have been rid of them already.
Yeah. First, payback. Before I leave Colorado, I will put the Patriarch's head on a spike.
Okay. Well, could you not quite do it yet? Could you do it when we want you to do it?
If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun?
Yeah, I'd like to hold on to him. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to hold on to him. And then I'm sure there's certain parts of the story we're going to uncover down the road where I want him. Like, I don't want to walk out of this bunker and straight over to the Patriarch with Cordite. I don't think that would be a smart move, to be quite honest. Yeah, we got some questions first. Well, let's go see if there's unanswered questions that we haven't asked. So let's do that in case we get more info.
Make them quick.
Nothing I ever do is quick. Let's go. Yeah, how can a man who loves freedom so much... Yeah, I gotta find your motives too. How can a man who loves freedom so much be a slaver?
If a man is destined to be free, then he'll be free. If he's a slave now and doesn't think that's his destiny, then he should fight for it. Like I have.
Okay, that's his viewpoint. Yeah, and where did you get that arm?
Can't be a Scar Collector without modding yourself. Part of getting jumped in. I chose the arm.
Okay. I guess, body part wise, that's not a bad choice. And then, yeah, perception. What are those scars on your chest?
When I was born, my mother carved 12
Holy
lines
smokes.
into me, symbolizing the 12 trials I would overcome
Thanks,
before I
Mom.
ruled all of Kansas. I've been crossing them out ever since.
And so he's crossing them out as he symbolizes, as he feels he's gone through a trial. That explains some markings.
Once I take back the Scar Collectors, I cross out the 11th.
So taking back the Scar Collectors will be trial 11. He'll be close to his destiny then. Okay, let's decide what to do with you. Well, in a way, we don't associate with slavers because we didn't deal with the other one, but we might need his help when we head east to deal with the 12 labors of Cordite. You know, I think I'm afraid if we say go our separate ways, we'll never get him again. And then if I say welcome aboard, I probably got to trade him out with somebody on the team right now. Although I think we're done down here. And then we can go back to our base and have him wait at the base and switch a person back in with us that we really want until we want him. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the thing we're doing with Scotchmo. We're kind of waiting and seeing if there's a section of the game that just feels tailor-made for Scotchmo. Then we'll see if there's a section of the game tailor-made for Ironclad Cordite. So let's welcome him aboard and then we'll switch him back out when we get to the base. Yeah, don't associate means both these seem we don't get a chance to deal with them again. It's kind of the way I feel with those. Or, you're you bad, evil slaver man. You cannot live. Well, you know, if we're living not in post-apocalyptic times, we're going to go welcome aboard just because there's story. I can sense story there, and I don't want to lose story options. So... does that still leave the door open? Yeah, I'm gonna say welcome aboard and then keep him in our base and have more control over when we run into him again. That's my thinking, at least. So I'm gonna do it that way. Okay, now we just gotta get out of the bunker. And I wonder if I don't put him in the party now, will I see him back at the base? I'm nervous about that. Does anybody know for sure if I don't put him in the party this moment, will we still have him? Well, just to play safe, we'll take out Lucia or Quan. Lucia, there we go. And then we'll just at least take a peek at the character. I don't know how I'd want to build him right now anyway. But what kind of a guy is he? He's a brawler. He's another brawler. So that's a duplicate. Yeah, they see, that's what he did with his arm. His arm is a shotgun. He's a leader. Obviously, he has explosive and mechanics. So he's kind of a Jormulin character who brawls. No, he's more than that. He's got leadership. Okay, so he's not necessarily bad. Look at he has tons of action points and pretty good speed. So now I don't have a book, so we'd never get him up here. Yeah, so he's kind of a blend and a mix kind of guy. So, you know, we can work with him. We can do it, but I'm not going to promote him right now. He's good enough. And when we do decide to take him out, I may retrain him to build him the way we want. Maybe making him more melee instead of brawler. I don't know. We'll yeah, no, but Scotchmo's more of him as a brawler. A little redundant. Oh wait, we got another room. Okay, let's go check the body. Loot, loot, loot. All right, my sound just kind of cut out. There we go. Burn book. Ooh, good ammo. Ooh, another pocket saw pup somebody didn't throw. What's this? Typed letter. Captain. As agreed, the first payment has been placed at the drop site you specified. Keep the bunker buttoned up, and we'll make another drop each month. Yeah, we know about that already. Cordite cell key. So if we hadn't have found him the other way and given him ammo to bust his way out, we could have unlocked and got him out. So fighting the frogs was not necessary. Basically is what we found out. Fighting the frogs was not necessary because this battle we could have won without Cordite's help, I do believe. I mean, he killed one of them for us, but after that he didn't do much, except he took shots. He took shots for us. Romancing the Ghost. A stirring paranormal romance about one woman and her ectoplasmic paramour. Jeez. Okay. What do we have in here? Anything else to loot here? Anything left in Cordite's cell? Just the grate that we talked through. Well, let's check back out in this. Well, no, let's open this door. Lockpicking, we can do it. Oh, we got a nice large container. Shit! What? Is the bathroom dirty? That's kind of funny that that's what he decided to say as we walk into the bathroom. Oh, hilarious. Alright, Sawblade Cestus. Oh, we got one of those. And we got some more armor. Another horned helmet again. So, you know, not bad stuff. Medical crate. We'll take it. Is that it? Oh, no, we got a door that's shiny. Do we have another thing to get through that? Oh, Jormelin, step up here for us, will you please? Oh yeah, it's the armor for Cordite. You're right, exactly. Whoa! If we had come in the other frickin' way, look what that did! Holy smokes! Crazy. Oh man. Okay. Well, we dodged that bullet. Is there any more stuff in this room? Yes. Drug stash. For anyone who wants to smoke. So it looks like... What was this? Oh, a shower? Oh, it's... Sheets of thin plastic hang from a curved metal rod. The original pattern has faded, obscured by decades of mold and stains. Lovely. I think we cleaned this place out. Don't stay down here too long, Lucia. So let's head on out. Game saved. I wonder why. What happened now? Is there more things gonna happen down here? Oh yeah, before, like you said, Cordite needs some armor. Looks like this is probably perfect for him. For starters. And weapon-wise, this is a brawling weapon. That'll be your main weapon. And I do have some backup brawling weapons, to be quite honest. We can give him a secondary brawling weapon, one of these. That combo works well. So at least he's good enough. And is there any perks here that we would find helpful? Now he's a mechanic kind of guy. So he could get by with having the mechanic one. Yeah, let's just give him this. Nobody else is using it right now. Okay. And I'm avoiding his promotion for the time being. Yeah, everybody come in all the way, because we gotta thread the needle of these explosives we couldn't disarm. Yeah, see, they're even too high for Cordite. What?
Look
See-
alive! Whoever took out the other shift could still be around.
Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers!
Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money!
Right behind you!
We're famous. We're famous. We strike fear into the hearts of every mercenary around. That was actually pretty funny. Okay, so we pretty much, as far as I know... Oh, that's the artwork. I was thinking, oh, we missed the door. Oh, that's right. I'm glad I heard the cluck, because I said, let's come back and not forget to get this cyborg chicken. It's funny to have a game where you're fighting everybody, to have some of them run off because you've gained such a reputation.
Places to ride out an apocalypse.
So, Kotzen, we gotta have you do your magic with the cyborg chicken. What a splendid little chicken. It has magnificent feathers, impressive lacing, and a beak structure like something out of a children's book. The bird studies you with a calm, intelligent eye. Even its clucking is well enunciated. So yeah, come with us. Blah! It bounces closer, the feathers along its throat tufted, surprise evidenced in its expression. After a moment, it nods to itself and begins waddling in stately pursuit. These cyborg chickens are hilarious, but we haven't figured out what's behind them yet. We just keep bringing them back to our chicken coop, and that's nothing so far happening.
Thanks for the hospitality, assholes.
Oh, as we're leaving, he's not talking to us. He's talking to, well, what used to be dead bodies laying around and a lot of blood. Is anyone else? So yeah, I have a feeling there's nobody else here. Yeah, because the few that came down to see what's up freaked out. So we'll get out of here. Yes, we'll go to Broadmoor Heights. All right.
This is Dead Red calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite.
How'd she find out already? Yeah, how did you hear that? Oh, or you tricked us into killing people who work for the Patriarch. We met Cordite, all right. He was locked up in that bunker, just like you said. Well, yeah, duh, but how did you hear that?
Oh, well, I've got friends all over, and they've all got good eyes.
Okay. All right, so he was in the bunker just like you said.
So now that you've talked to Cordite, you know what the Patriarch is really like, right?
Well, we knew he probably wasn't 100% whatever he represented, but yeah, we have a clearer picture now. Yeah, we talked to a criminal with a grudge. How are we supposed to trust his opinion any more than we can yours? Which is a valid point at this stage, based on what we know. We can also say, yes, Cordite did open our eyes to the Patriarch's bad side. Just to... he did. Not that he opened our eyes, but he gave us clearer glasses, maybe. Because we kind of knew he wasn't an angel. And I'm going to go this way. We're not sure about anything now, but you and Cordite have given us a lot to think about. And that, we're not shutting her out or anything like that. We're keeping the door open, I think, by choosing this choice.
Good. I guess that's all I can ask. Keep your eyes and your mind open.
Yeah. It is good. I love the choices are really well thought out, I think.
Is he with you now?
Yep. Yeah, we rescued him.
Glad to hear it. Do your best to keep him alive. He could really help us out when things start happening. For now, just keep helping the Patriarch collar his kids. We're with him on that. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals running around loose, can we?
True. So we just keep proceeding with the plan, and then when the right moment happens, bring Cordite in to help us out, maybe?
Although, I guess he wants you to bring him back alive. We don't care so much about their condition.
We'll do it one way or another. We're still walking a tightrope, so we'll see how difficult it is. We haven't met the kids yet, so we don't know how hard it's going to be to bring them back alive.
Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land, and from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan himself. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
All right, Dead Red. Yeah, there's some clever writing. The story is, I find, interesting, especially with a lot of the options and the fact that it's written in a way that you can take many different paths depending on how you want to play. Well, it's, you know, not kind of like the Baldur's Gate kind of thing. Choices make a difference. The choices you make have consequences. Kind of the fun thing about the game. Did I ever go into the ward? Did we are good enough now, I think. Did we ever go into the ward house, or did I do that before we came to the statue? I don't think we ever...
It's living like this. It makes men weak.
Aha. Yeah, I don't think we've been in here. Yeah, we've never been in here. Let's find our way in here and see if there's anything we should know about before we go back to base.
What is your business at LWOTC?
Well, we're gonna override you. That's our business. We learned that we didn't have high enough nerd stuff last time, and so now we do. He goes, okay, we can even open the door ourselves now, since you didn't unlock it for us. We didn't reprogram that one, so we won't talk to this one. Just in case he kicks us back out. I don't see anything to look at in here other than, you know, there's a fireplace. Let's go upstairs. And we gotta hope that we aren't persona non grata here for not saving the sun. Chemistry set. Gentleman's First Chemistry Set. Advanced Edition. Well, they seem scientific. They were doing all the solar stuff way back in the Garden of the Gods. So this room is pretty barren. Maybe there's not much in here. Yeah, there's just not much in here. So let's open the door, see if... Well, let's face it, there's not much going on in here. So it looks like this is just a quick exercise to see that there's nothing much to do with the Ward family or something. Oh! Who are you?
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast.
Security system with show tunes.
You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually.
Yeah, feel bad about your son.
I'm told that you were present in the Garden of the Gods when my son Bellamy died. That incident has never been explained to my satisfaction. But perhaps it is better that way. I do not think I wish to know the details.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you don't.
May I help you with something?
Well, what can you tell us about the, no, what sort of work do you do here?
Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I
Makes
believe we can
sense.
restore our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Do you have any insights on the Patriarch's children?
Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that, love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about anything else.
Okay, well, we'll talk later, because there's nothing
Bye,
else.
Rangers.
Anything interesting up here? Where you were coming from? A gas heater? He's not up here. Let's look at the solar panels. This looks like a work-in-progress version of the solar collectors placed throughout the Garden of the Gods. Yeah. Makes sense. We do have some weird science. Ooh. That would be... Actually, weird science is Servando, so if he does this, maybe he'll get a little weird science experience. Dismantle the provost is cold. Dismantle the solar collector and reassemble it utilizing a more efficient design. Alright, have at it, Servando. Hey, he gained 25 whooping experience. I'll take it. I saw that little thing pop up over here. Though difficult, it doesn't take very long to put it back together in a more efficient configuration. Is the dad here, by the way? No, just the provost. Oh no, that is the dad. Oh, I was thinking that was the provost. They're kind of dressed similar, other than the scarf. Are you guys part of the same club? Look at that. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know that I can open this, though. Maybe he'll walk downstairs. Yeah, now let's try opening it. Okay. So we got a clockwork chicken. Okay. Can we build our own cybernetic chicken now? There's a door off to the side here. Is there anything else in the room? It looks like mostly just gadgets. Equipment. This corner of the room smells like a biology class. Formaldehyde and antiseptics. Yeah, same. Same. Oh, this is a patio. Don't go downstairs, camera. There we go. The camera just had a mind of its own there. Looks like there's just a junk pile here. Crafting component. Really wasn't a whole heck of a lot in here. Alright, let's get out of here and let's go back to headquarters. Drop off a chicken. I'd say our work here, for the time being, is done. And we'll go back, let Ironclad get his bearings at our base. Drop off a chicken. See if there's anything else we've overlooked. And go back to that clown circus. That's what we could do. I almost forgot about the clown circus, the big top that we passed earlier, because we have sidekicks now. So what the heck? Let's make that our next target, unless something else comes up.
Announces unconditional support of Rangers, declares them heroes of Colorado. Would you rather freeze to death? You read the last
Gideon
issue of
Reyes.
the Colorado Patriot?
Declares his support of us. So I guess if that means, do we go back to the base? He'll claim, instead of being undecided about us, he'll show that he's supportive. We'll see. Okay. I don't see any new surprises waiting for us. Let's drop off the chicken first, before I forget. I think we just walk through here and the chicken stays with the other cyber chickens. In fact, there it is. Does it have anything to say? Five chickens seem to be of one mind, lost deep in the interminate depths of infinite computational calculations. So these cyber chickens are calculating something. Hopefully not to take over our base or something. Crazy chickens. Yeah, this guy's still... Yeah, he's still hanging out there. There's Austin. How you doing, Austin?
Not sure everyone will be
Welcome
happy
back, Team
about more
November.
mouths to feed, but the hell of a job saving those refugees, Rangers.
Yeah.
Those troublemakers gotta go.
Well, at least it seems quiet walking in here this time. Let's get, what's-her-face, Lucia, back into our party.
If we don't want the Dorseys to keep coming back like a cancer, we better track Nellius down and finish him off once
Yeah,
and for all.
Nellius seems a little beyond us yet. I think he was rated as a level 16, and we're only sitting around 13 average.
Now, what can I help you with?
Manage our
Sure
rangers.
thing. Let's have a look.
Cordite. Hang out. Lucia. Come back.
Bartender, have I ever told you how I defeated Cochise?
There you go. Anything else?
No. Okay, I don't know if there's much of anything else that I need. Oh, goodbye.
I'll be here.
Let me do a sweep, make sure. Wow, it's getting crowded in here. A lot of people want to become rangers now. Let's see, if we talk to him, does he show supportive now?
I knew trouble would come from keeping these people here. Now, what can I do for you?
No, he's unlike other people we talk to that say supportive or whatever. No, we'll just say goodbye. I don't feel
Safe
like...
travels, Rangers.
What kind of money do we have? 890? That's not enough for any vehicle upgrades that I'm aware of, so... We'll take one look here real quick. Any new monuments to things that we've done? A vein, am I?
What if we had animatronic displays, like in the Patriarch's Museum in downtown?
Isn't that how you get, robots?
Robots are autonomous.
So there is a clown
Animatronics
statue in
are just
here.
machines.
I don't know what those words mean, but I'd still shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay, maybe
with
not.
a plaque. Anything upstairs? No, but there's a desk that apparently we haven't looked at yet. What's this? Kit Boodle. A diorama designer's delightful dream. Oh, it's a crafting component. Okay. Well, take it. Speaking of crafting components, anything unlocked with any of the new crafting stuff? Not really. Now, maybe what I need to... Oh, Clockwork Chicken. What's that show? A Clockwork Chicken packed from beak to butt with explosives. When it's spring breaks, this gizzard gone wild will cluck you up. I think since a remote control chip was the only piece missing, but we have that now. We had everything else we needed, but guess what? We're gonna craft it. because that's all we can build. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I wonder, I assume one of us is going to have to carry a clockwork chicken. Any other new recipes in here? We've gotten a bunch of new crafting supplies recently. A foam finger. We need... we only have one punctured clown. I feel like we've collected more punctured clown noses than that. Oh, because they're junk. So we got to stop selling our punctured clown noses so we can craft a foam finger. Because if we craft a foam finger, it's worth 55 bucks versus 10. I don't think that's worth it because we need 10 noses. So that's probably silly, but unless it gives us something special by building it. I don't know. A hoser. Okay, so, oh well. Oh, do not show this to the cyborg chickens? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that probably... Yeah, you're probably right. Especially knowing that we're going to use it and blow up a mechanical chicken. That probably wouldn't be a good thing. Thanks for the thoughts, you guys. We'll steer away. I'm trying to get in the habit. Oh, 9mm ammo. There is one reason I wanted to come in here, because I was thinking I do need to craft some of that ammo. No. Oh, that's how much we can build. Wasn't it the 9mm I needed? Let me double check. Sorry, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, eh? Well, 30-06 shooting one at a time is okay. Where's one that I don't have a lot of? Where's 9? Did we all of a sudden get a lot of 9mm? I don't have any. So whatever 9mm ammo I have is in the weapons. Oh yeah, we're gonna craft some. Yeah, that's exactly what I just realized. So we gotta make some 9mm ammo because we're apparently got a couple weapons using it. Well, I think we can buy, but I'd rather use my crafting stuff to make some of this stuff rather than spend my armor. Because remember, I need like 1,700 bucks, at least double of what I have now for the upgraded vehicle armor, which I know we're going to need at some point. So that's kind of why I'm not interested in spending a lot from the armory. You see what I'm saying? And if I was to buy some armor, I mean weapon ammo, I'd rather do it at the bazaar where I have a 30% or 25% or whatever it's up to these days. 20. Yeah, I have a good discount, way better discount there than I do here in my own base. Go figure. The Monster Armory gives me a better deal than my own headquarters. Let's craft. Yeah, I'm gonna make a couple hundred. How about that? Doesn't have to be exact. Now, hopefully I won't run out of that for a while. Now, I only have 2 rockets left. How much to craft a rocket? Probably a ton. Or, no, I can't even craft a rocket. So rockets I just gotta find, apparently. So we need to be keeping our eyes open for some rockets, because we are desperately low on rockets. Ooh, baby. We gotta find some. Well, I can probably buy... I may buy a couple more rockets just to have them from the armory. That nightmare, since I can't craft it, I might spend on.
How do they have our oil buried under their land?
You know, if Daisy would just let us off our chain for once.
I feel bad for the refugees. A lot of people are pissed at them, like it's their fault they're in this situation.
All right, show us what you got.
Happy to. Take a look.
Whooping 12% discount. So I'm not going to buy, I may buy just one or two, just so I have more than two. And wait to get to the bazaar. Ammo, rockets. How much do they cost? $100? I'm gonna buy one. Third one's a charm, you know, that we're gonna yeah, we're buying one. And that's it. Now I could sell my junk, but I'm afraid to, do I want to sell the, I don't want to sell all my junk. You see what I'm saying? I want to keep some clown noses. See, I want to keep the clown nose. Because that's, I wonder what else of this is in some of those recipes. Toad tongues? Is that part of a you know, I don't know what's all part of a recipe. Oh, we crafted this, so we can sell this. Oh. So I can't sell it one at a time? Let's just drop. So my only choices are sell all my junk, which means I'll never have enough. Well, there's nothing big I need to buy right now, so let's not sell our junk till there's something big I need to buy. Is that a rocket in your pocket? I'm just happy to see me. Yeah, I think we're all set to go. Nobody needs a promotion. I think we're in good shape. We got, well, we don't have a cyber chicken, but we have a dog and a provost and a clone. So that's as many sidekicks as we're gonna get right now. So let's go hit the road.
Anyone object to me taking this little doohickey home? It's broke, but
and if we go to the clown circus and we end up finding a couple noses, I'm gonna craft that foam finger before I sell all my junk. How's that for a deal? Yeah, I'm not even going to look at what we might be able, well, let's just look at what, well, I'm not even going to look at what we might be able to buy. Let's go take the Kodiak out. I'm not going to spend money yet because there's vehicle upgrades that are very expensive that I want to get. Head to the world map. I'm resisting temptation right now to not buy stuff.
Watching you, Ranger. Do you believe in love at first sight? Of course you do. Ugh, I saw it in your soul the first time our eyes met. You were with your squad, being heroes in Colorado Springs.
Oh, really?
I was? Well, you know where I was. And you can come see me any time. Until then, stay safe out there, sweetie. Can't wait to see you again.
Let me mark to see if it's on my map real quick. I was distracted just listening to her. The bazaar. Oh, so we don't have the clown circus thing hint as far as a destination. So we just gotta find it. We know it's down this way somewhere. Looks like we have a point of interest. Someone's trapped this case. Hopefully that means there's something valuable inside. So we have to just, yeah, we can disarm this trap. Scrap. A burned book. Anything else? That was disappointing. Why'd somebody trap it for that? Meant more to somebody else than it did for us. Okay. Because it won't be here when we come back. BB gun. A burly woman leans her head out the window of a marshal's assault truck.
Rangers. Name's BB Gun. Glad to meet you. Hey, you guys been really getting the job done, but listen. We've been doing a little civil forfeiture, and we need to turn some impound into cash. Interested?
Sounds like the marshals to me.
And before you answer, here's a free sample for being such a friend to the marshals. Now, you want to see the rest?
We got a police horn and some other police decoration for our vehicle. And before you answer, yes, okay, so kiss ass, civil forfeiture. Yeah, we'll just kiss ass. We probably won't buy anything, but thanks for being such a great example, BB. The marshals are teaching us so much.
Aw, thanks. I'll tell the others she said so.
It's easy to get liked around here. Lie. Okay, let's see the stuff. Just in case there's that one magical item in there. And is there really one magical armor item in here? Not really. Alright, thanks, BB. You didn't entice me. Oh, the Get family. Oh yeah, we gotta cross this bridge, I think. The clown circus place, wherever it is across this bridge and then over this way to the left, I think. Yes, it is! There we go! Alright, here we go, my friends. Let's go check out the Clown Museum. See if we can find some... whatever we need. 2 or 3 more clown noses. Once a humble clown-themed roadside attraction, after the apocalypse it became the holiest of holy sites for the villainous payasos. So yeah, there's gonna be activity going on here. What can I say? Alright. Front gate. Let's turn towards the front gate. Oh. The front gate is guarded. How many clowns do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That I see. Now we do have the benefit of our vehicle today. Let's set up, see if we walk just a little bit closer if they talk to us. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing any circles yet. So this may be one where we end up having to talk to them a little. So... Jormelin, you're now going to go just a little farther. See if you can set up. Let's see, we'd want you set up behind half cover. So let's see if you can set up here. Do I want to get anybody else a little closer? Who's farthest in the back? Lucia? Quan? Servando? There. Now, let's set up. I have a feeling, since I'm not seeing rings around them, that it's going to be a conversation starter. So let's go get it started. I mean, I could shoot with Kotzen right now and start it that way, but when it starts with a conversation, I kind of want to find out what they have to say.
Oh yeah, mamones.
Yeah. There we
the
go.
fuck you doing here?
What do you think? We came to see the museum. Yeah, I mean, come on. We came to see the Clown Museum. I don't want to lose initiative. Maybe we just... I know we're going to have to attack them. You just know they're not going to let us in with that attitude. Yeah, okay. Let's just attack.
Very funny. But the joke's on you, cabron. Payasos, aquí!
Alright, here we go. Yeah, we knew it was going to get real no matter what we said, pretty much. At least that's the way it feels to me. So, Kotzen, can you get the guy on the high ground? Ooh, it's only 67%. Senora Grugnona. I don't know. I'm acting like like I could speak with that accent or something. I'm giving you a hard job, Kotzen. But this guy has a lot of health and he also has the high ground. Something's got to budge. I probably should have just taken the sure shot. Jormelin. Yeah, I'm coming over here to half cover so you can get better shots. Now let's see if it looks any better. 53 versus 87. Let's take out the one that we can hit. I learned my lesson after my first shot. Or we just bought one. Is now the time to use one? Or are they too precious? Three down low. Maybe we want to take out a guy up high. Maybe it'll take rid of his cover and make it easier to hit. Here we go. Okay, now his cover's no longer solid, so at least we have better chances to hit through it. I guess I'm trying to convince myself that's a good thing. Armor-wise, what are we looking at? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing that we... So none of these guys apparently are very armored up. Maybe I could have done this without a... Glacier. Let's get you up here to where you get multiple shots. Now that we have ammo for you again. Got a little bit of a crit on something. Oh, now I'm seeing armor. So none of the armor is all that amazing. We have good penetration, so... Quan. When we take out the guy up high, you can also get 2 shots. I'm more worried about the guy up high. As you can see, for better or worse. There we go. Now you can finish this one off too, maybe. That's a Servando finish off if I ever saw one. And we'll use a little love tap weapon. Except he missed. There we go. We'll actually pull you back. Then we got Lucia. Well, we gotta come this far to get in range, so I guess we'll come that far to get in range. Good hit. She got luck, too. Good hit! Who's left? A vehicle! We still got a freaking vehicle! And we kept it with the proper tune that we should have had. Let's shoot this guy at 84 before we move. Good job. And I don't know that we can reach, yeah, so we're just gonna move the vehicle forward. Get ready for next time. You, my friend, can evade. Who's left? Jormulin? We'll give you an action in case you're probably going to have to move up with us. And you're far back. And Lucia, dodge, because you're weak. Well, he demoralized Gleaser. Ah! He almost took Gleaser out.
Damn! That's gotta hurt!
That's what I say, damn! Okay, they're hiding in smoke. They're hiding in a lot of smoke. So they're gonna be hard to hit. Let's go, clone. Okay, at least we're close to them. Except we need a little healing before... Yeah, Gleaser, heal. Well, I got a healer right here. Except I might need you to get in close. Cotton, we're gonna start with you. You have deep focus. We're going here. Even though he's in smoke, you can hit him. Oh, hopefully you're just getting your misses out of the way, Katzenballing. The when we really need them, you don't miss. How about that? Oh, baby. Now, let's take a look at Jormulin. How far can you move? Yeah, Jormulin, we're gonna have somebody else move. In fact, let's find out if the vehicle... I should just choose the vehicle so I can laugh every time the horn goes off. Oh, look at this! Who cares? Smoke? Nah, bring in the vehicle!
Actually...
Oh, that wore him down. Can we wear down somebody else too? I think so. That's how you wear them down, my friends. That's how you wear them down. You know, you're demoralized for hit and crit chance. So I'm just gonna have you heal yourself. Kind of what I'm thinking. And we'll think about shooting you later. Quan. Okay. Quan. Lucia is blocked in by the provost. But apparently, oh, out of range. That's got to be barely out of range. We'll give it a go. Good hit. And so we'll give you 2 extra actions. Jormulin, we're just going to reposition you. Let's get Servando up. I don't think I'm not going to need him to heal this turn. Let's have him come over here and see if he can swing through the smoke. Got him bleeding. Now he'll go down though. How about I come over here and do the slam strike, and maybe we'll kill this guy from it. Yeah, the guy that was almost dead is dead. Who's left? Jormulin, you're never gonna get where we need you to go. Let's just bring you to the corner here to get ready for next turn. And They're all pretty close. Just defend. Out of range. Well, that was not a good shot, let's face it.
Keep this up, you're gonna piss me off.
Come on, friendlies, let's do it. Smoke is making them all miss. Oh, that clone is doing great.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. Glacier. No, it's not giving you a good shot. So, Lucia. 24% is it. Let's just go with Servando, who's standing right there to just wail on the guy. Go with the harder hitting weapon. Less hits, more damage. Come on, you gotta hit. Whoops. Clap the microphone there, sorry guys. And then now we can switch back to multiple tries with the little one, because he's almost down. Alright, so the welcoming committee has been dealt with here. Loot. One clown nose and an Uzi. We can sell an Uzi or strip it, one of the two. Another 2 clown noses. A ballerina gyro. 30-06, we needed some of that. I think that for sure should be enough to craft. Let's go right into crafting. Now that I know about clown noses, some of this stuff is junk. Foam finger. I think we can do a foam finger now. And I'm just gonna see if it gets us anything. Obviously that has more value than a clown nose, but not much more value than... yeah, we're just gonna do it. I may end up losing money from what I could have sold, but let's see if it gives any other benefit. Foam finger created. Well, we've done it. Whether that means anything important, I don't know. Oh, it is kind of a cool thing. Look at that. Show them who's number 1. So it has an inspire ability. Cheer an ally on, granting them +2 AP, +10 hit chance, and +10 crit chance for 1 turn. So where do we carry it? Oh, it replaces one of our weapons. Cool. Yeah. Well, right now, that works for Gleaser because eventually you're going to have a perk, Rally, that does most of that. Although the finger's even better than Rally. I'm planning to pick up Rally for you to give that bonus AP to people. So the finger kind of does that, plus it applies a little more. Well, that's good. Cool to know. What do we got? I'm gonna look around the place and loot. I'm gonna try not to get into another battle real quick, but we got these ballerina gyros things. So in fact, ballerinas, they look like they need to be... Oh, there's one dancing. But it looks like they need power, because there's power that's not there. So there's something there. And I see a diggable. Another ballerina gyro, so that should be 2 that we have now. And more 9mm ammo. Now that I've crafted it, we're starting to find it. Isn't that the way it works? There's a corpse in here. Okay, just scrap. So I guess the obvious choice is to get a flamethrower over here and find out what's going on with that corpse. Jormulin. And then I gotta heal people up, because in fact I should probably do that now, because we're in clown territory. They could come at us anytime. Okay, we're 100%. Okay, we're in good shape. Nobody got injured. And, sorry, got an itch. And then, let's get Jormulin over here. Let's, put down the rocket launcher. And pick up a flamethrower. I know I kept one. There it is, the scourer. And I know we got plenty of fuel for it. No? Am I gonna... We'll try another. There we go. Now what's up with this corpse? Oh, what does that say? Saul's Burden, a lore book. A collection of worn old dog tags, words are scratched into each. Okay. The tags are a lore book. Let's go read about that. A collection of old dog tags threaded through on a single length of ball chain. The first is in good condition despite its age, the lettering smoothed down but still clear. Gardner Isaac, O positive Catholic. The name Stolz has been etched into the back. Unsteady writing with a sharp, imprecise tool. The rest of the tags are worn down and scratched over with different names added into the available space. Each is paired with a date, the oldest one more than 20 years ago. On the back of every tag, however, is a somber inscription, "You were deceived. You are sorry." The exception is the final tag, more damaged than the others. Minor dents and scratches mark the edges. A small corner pushed inward and broken off as if by a bullet. The machine printing has been forcibly removed and no name is there to replace it. Only the words Project Founder on the front give any clue as to its original owner. The inscription on the back is different as well, the carving smaller but steadier, as by a more peaceful hand. Many regrets, but not this one. Forget everything else. What is it? I don't get all the references that we just got there. If anybody knows or understands what we just read, feel free to chime in. Oh, man. Okay. So, let's check out a ballerina that's not dancing, because we picked up these 2 gyro things. An animatronic ballerina is currently deactivated. Maintenance panel is frozen. Open. We'll inspect. Clearing some snow away, you see that one of its parts has fallen out, leaving an obnoxious gap. If you could find a replacement part, it would be easy to fix. We'll repair, because we have 2 of these gyros that we could repair 2, so there's got to be 3 more around. We can try that. Yep, see? Takes only a few seconds to replace the missing part. And currently turned off. A brightly colored power switch is mounted at her feet. Well, turn it on. Flip the power on. There we go. How cool. Now, what happens when we get them all powered if that is... Step away. Let's check this one. We should be able to fix this one too. Flip the power on. Oh, that one apparently wasn't missing a gyro. We just had to turn it on. Well, let's go find one that's missing a piece, because we got one more piece that we found. Okay, maintenance panel frozen open, so this one we got to repair. Cool. Power on. So there's only 2 more to check. Let's go see if any of those are missing pieces we got to look for, or we just got to flip them on. Now, are they going to come alive and attack us if we power them all up? That's the clown defensive system that they've set up in front of their museum. Oh. The animatronic ballerina is currently turned off. Oh, we could switch. We know how to turn it on. Okay. And we got one more to go. Well, could we be so lucky? Deactivated the maintenance panel. So we got to find one more somewhere around here. There's one more to find. Okay. I want to solve the mystery of the dancing ballerinas before anything. What's this? Though mostly worn away, a few flakes of thick clown makeup still cling to the face on a poster. Can we bowl? It makes it look like we should be able to bowl. Can we? Oh, this is a trigger pad. Trigger pad, trigger pad. Oh, can we open the door then? Oh, no, I gotta keep somebody on the trigger pad. Who would like to stay on the trigger pad? Cotton, in case something happens, you can shoot the longest distance. Let's bring you back here. Hopefully you're big enough to trigger it. And then, we'll come back over here and, Glacier, shall you lead the way? See if we can find another piece for the ballerina in here. Cryo grenade. Frozen, okay. So we don't have to just wait for nitrogen tanks. Nitro thrower. I think our, oh, it's an energy cell thing. Based around flamethrower technology, this weapon sprays jets of supercooled chemical vapors. So it's not quite a flamethrower. It is for big guns, though. And it uses the other power source. So it's a different kind of weapon, so we'll still hold on to that one. There it is! We found it! Let's go do the ballerinas and see what happens. Oh, actually, before I do it, I want to step away. I want to get everybody together. Because if this triggers an attack somehow, I don't want us all. I don't want Cots and Bodley standing back behind the shed here, not knowing what's going on. Let's go fix it. Oh, what's gonna happen? Well, we'll turn her on. Here we go. Okay. Nothing's happening so far. Well, what does it do? I got them all dancing, but what the frick does it do? Okay. Well, that's disappointing. Let's lead the way, walk around in case there's more dig 'em up stuff around here. What's this? Oh, there's something back there. Can we even get back there? Oh, there's a piggy! Oh, we could have a pig be our companion. That would be probably an upgrade from the dog. I think pigs are higher level than the dogs. We'll compare. I can't recall. Dogs are 485. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. No, he doesn't have his. He's weaker. So the dog is stronger than the pig. So forget it. Another ballerina. Is there another ballerina we've missed? Oh, let's go look. Is there a missing ballerina somewhere? I might have missed a ballerina. Are they all dancing? They're all dancing. Where's another ballerina that I've missed? Oh, there's another diggable. Now that I'm... I don't see any other ballerinas. I don't understand the problem. They're all attached. Something's over here. Well, here's obviously the front door. It says enter here. Well, yeah, lockpick failure. Let's come over here and dig. Is there another ballerina hiding anywhere? Oh, there's a fox. Yeah, this fox doesn't run away because we can't get it. Is there a ballerina in there? It doesn't make sense that the ballerina would be alone. No. There's the big top. So it would appear we have a... Is there anything else around here? That's what I got to do. I got to do I got to use the shift key to see if I'm missing anything obvious that I'm just not catching. Other than that, I don't want to go in the building right now. I'm going to hold off. Oh, there's an intercom, so that's a way to go in. Oh, guess what? There's somebody inside too. Oh, is there more containers in here I didn't get? I may have left here too soon. Crafting recipe air horn. Okay. I can't believe it's not Butter the Novel. Oh, a toaster! Oh, we almost walked away from a toaster. How simple it is to miss stuff. Another Tarjan token! So we got 2 now. Then we'll have to use at the machine, see if we can get any good buffs for a change. by spending the tokens? Well, my friends, I feel like I have not solved the puzzle, but I don't know what else there is to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back next time, decide if we want to talk through the intercom to the guy inside or if we want to open the side door. I imagine both approaches are options. And we'll see which one we want to do. Stop. Enter here. Yeah. Impossible. Intercom. Well, obviously we can get around here. Well, if he says, no, you can't come in, then, well, we'll say, okay, we will. I don't know. But this is where we'll end it up, guys. This is where we're going to end it up. So thanks for hanging with me and discovering the stories of for today. Now, obviously, Friday, it still says Long War. I guess there's a tiny chance I get it running by tomorrow, but I really don't have the guaranteed time to work on it to get it running again since my Windows update. So I'm not committing to before Monday having it up and running. And tomorrow will more than likely be right back here going through that door up ahead of us and or talking on the intercom or something and go from there. Maybe there's another ballerina in the big top. I don't know. A grand ballerina in the center that we can use the last gyro for. I really don't know. There's got to be one more if we found an extra part. So you'd think, unless it's a backup part in case you couldn't find one of them. Whatever. Okay. So, thank you, everybody, for hanging with me. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And I do hope to see y'all next time, which is right back here in the big top tomorrow. How about that? Ciao, everybody.